Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. Evans to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to run here with Sampson. He's out of a Ravens first down. We're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down.
Back to throw. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
2nd and 5.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and...
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. That one underneath to Mitchell. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Makes the score.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller, because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
They'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
5 more yards. That's another Baltimore first
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming in. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sampson. On this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the
Now
play.
here's second and
It's
goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Once more, it's Sampson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is first touchdown this year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Ravens 14. Steelers.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Steelers first down.
rest at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss play. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Back at his own 6-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun to the left side in the hands of Watson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
13 yards on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Taken down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Baltimore's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Sampson. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt. who is in some discomfort. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the give, it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll try to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 2. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and it's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. Gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
They go play action now. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Mike Reed getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. He'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw.
The 3rd down pass. Deshaun Elliott there on the
Ravens sending the punt team out there. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punt it away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. The ball comes out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it, so out comes the challenge flag. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that challenge, a successful one. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Wilson. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. To throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. For the outside. Catch made by Watson. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Wilson. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. 1st and 10.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Steelers first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, Wilson. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The shotgun. Wilson will get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football. Get on it to keep possession. Coming up, and we'll take it out of Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Browns. And this is the Green Bay defense coming up with a play. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Packers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the New York Jets. And this is Teteroa McMillan. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Panthers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And this is the running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Titans with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
I keep it so fast. She need a good baby, she cannot decide.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The steal. They go play action with Wilson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw. Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Again, left side for Mitchell. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now Wilson on 1st down. He connects with Mims. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
On the give, this is Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens.
Now it's Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Namde Manabike. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when the play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And moving forward for Clifton. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
At this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
14 yards. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Give running right. It is Mixon. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Then in motion is Brown. Play action. Now Wilson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. In trouble, and down he goes. Mike Green in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Again to Mitchell. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 3-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mims sent in motion here. Throwing now. Wilson on 1st down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Steelers, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Rush to his left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. Dejounte Wester now to return it. Crazy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. A throw on the move is caught. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at him. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The shotgun. Wilson. That's caught. Right side. It's fired. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Wilson. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it's going to be 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They're trying to establish some tempo. So we'll start this one with 1st and 10. Give up the middle for Mitchell. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. You're able to pop off a big run.
And he gave one man a slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
From the 50. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 7.
Now it's Wilson. He connects with Mims. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Gain on the play. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Wilson. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Now it's Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. What a huge play. 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Running is Mitchell. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Metcalf on the slant. Here's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On second down, here's Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens.